Look what we got at the store. I got this at GameStop, I think. It was a little expensive. The packaging's a little beat up, but that's okay because we're going to open this one. Check it out. IG-11 from the Mandalorian. If you haven't seen it, it's a pretty cool show. Even if you don't like Star Wars, I think you'll like it. It's pretty fun. There's 2 seasons. The 3rd season's coming out, I think, 2022, maybe 23. Oh, well, hello, mister. Look what we got. Oh, look at this. Want to open it with me? Can you open it with your daddy? Why don't we open it together? Oh, well, hello, mister. How's the little baby doing today, huh? How's the baby doing? Yeah? Why don't you help me open this, buddy? Can you help me open this, please? Retro collection. Yes, this looks like an old school card. Yeah. What age group is this for? Oh, now I know exactly how much I paid for it. Yeah. Where's the age warning, buddy? Yeah, how old can he be to play with this? How old can he be? Choking? Oh, under 3. Well, Cinnabon's at least 3 years old. That's funny. It says not for children under 3, and then it says 4+. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense, right? Well, what if you're 3 in a month then? Well, that puts you in like a weird kind of a limbo, huh? Yeah. Well, let's open it. Ready? Oh no! I popped the corner. Wow, that opened pretty easily. Wow, it's like, look at, we like maintained the card. Look at that. That really couldn't have come off cleaner. Look, buddy. Yeah, you could have this one. I'll take this. Ooh, look, it has instructions with it too. What does this say? This maybe takes batteries? Maybe it's a treasure map, huh? Can you help me open this, buddy? It's a little hard to do with one hand. What is just choking hazard in multiple different languages? Wow. Okay, we don't need that. Now on to the best part right here. This is a vintage. Even the weapons and accessories or whatever are vintage style. Let's open it up, buddy. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, isn't that cool? I think he likes it. I'm gonna bite it, yeah? IG-11. Oh, no. Let's get a better angle, okay? Yeah. Oh, I think he thinks it's a treat. It's not a treat, buddy, I promise. We can do a treat time, though, okay? Why don't we do a quick treat time for the baby? Yeah, we'll do a treat time. We'll clean up some of this garbage, too, okay? Do a treat time. And then we'll take a closer look at this toy. And then when none of you are watching, I'll play with it. Come here, buddy. Look, I got treats for you. See? Don't you want to come over and get some treats, buddy? Look. Cinnabon. Maybe if I make some noise. Ooh, does it sound like I'm opening a treat bag? Come here. Haha, I tricked you. Look. This came with some treats, buddy. IG-11. You Star Wars fans know what I'm talking about when I said 88. We'll talk about that later. Oh, no. Yeah. Here's a little fragment I found. There we go. Here's another. Here. Here you go, Mr. Boo-Boo. There, yummy. Got a couple more. Pretty soon we'll have to get IG-88 out of the carbonate in there. It's kind of packed in there pretty good. Here's another for you. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, no. He's going to get it. There we go. Good boy. Yeah. Oh, your winter coat feels really good, buddy. Yeah. You've been keeping up in that coat with your wet food, huh? Yes. Okay, here we go. Now it's time to get it out of the blister pack here. Okay, so see if we can do that. Pull its arms out and then... Ooh, this looks more brown than I remember it from the TV show. We'll see if it stands up later. Can't forget the little weapons in here too. This little gun. This little rifle. And it looks like he also has a little pistol. Same type of handgun or pistol, whatever, rifle. I think they call them a rifle in the show or in the movies, but little one. Now, if this was an original one, it's not obviously because I just opened it, but if this was an original one, from the 70s, 80s, even the weapons are worth quite a bit of money because if this is a vintage Star Wars figure, you're more likely going to lose or break the gun or accessory than the actual figure themselves. So typically these command a premium. But this obviously is reproduction, so, or I shouldn't even say reproduction. It's a modern action figure made in the likeness of a vintage one. Pretty cool.
I had no idea I had another one of these, but apparently I have another one. I guess it's never a bad idea to keep one to play with over there, and then another one in the box. These are examples of original action figures from the 1980s. These ones are probably not the most desirable ones because it's not like Boba Fett or Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader, but these are probably worth over $100 a piece. We have them in a star case to keep them protected. Pretty cool. Definitely don't want to open these ones. So here we have the one you saw earlier in the video, and then this is IG-88. So IG-11, the brown one, the silver one's IG-88. This one's from 1980, and this one's from 2021, so 41 years apart. I'm pretty sure they use the same mold for this one. They just changed it a little bit with the shoulder things, the bandolier, if you will. Pretty cool, though. I have the original weapons for this one, too. See, got his blaster and his other blaster. These ones are blue. I don't know why they gave them blue weapons. A lot of the vintage figures have blue weapons, and the lightsabers weren't the right color from the movies. Pretty interesting. Back then, they probably didn't care. I guess they just wanted toys. And yeah, these things really, these weapons barely fit in his hands. I had to like stretch them out. These ones are a little bit nicer, actually. So the vintage one's probably a little bit better, more suited to be played with. Of course, these are more collector kind of things. This one was made for kids to play with. Really wasn't made to last 41 years, but pretty cool. Look at that. They're probably friends. Here we go. We got IG-11 on the left, IG-88 on the right. These are both bounty hunters, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but what's kind of funny is in the original movie, Empire Strikes Back, IG-88 really doesn't even move much. It turns its head a little bit, but you don't get to see it in action. However, in The Mandalorian, I will say you very much get to see IG-11 in action. They're pretty much similar, if not the same type of droid, and it is just quite awesome. So you'll probably see it if you watch the preview, but I recommend watching that. I think it's the first episode where this thing totally goes nuts, but it also is in a few subsequent episodes. We have a vintage C-3PO with R2-D2. These are from the 70s through the early 80s. We also have a Stormtrooper, kind of iconic. Look how big the heads were back then. They weren't 100% as far as being realistic per the movie. We also have Princess Leia. I do not have the blaster. The blaster, her little pistol alone is like $100, which is crazy, but this is pretty cool, and may Carrie Fisher rest in peace. We also have Chewbacca action figure. This one's also, these are all from the 70s through the 80s with the exception of this one, which is 2021. Peter Mayhew played Chewbacca. May he also rest in peace. And last but not least, we have Boba Fett, one of the most iconic characters, of course, played by Jeremy Bulloch in the original Star Wars films, and he's also no longer with us, so may he rest in peace as well. I actually had the pleasure of meeting Peter Mayhew before he passed away. This is probably, goodness, at least probably 15 years ago. Pretty cool. Very nice guy, very tall. You can see he's sitting down and he's almost as tall as I am. I'm kind of slouched over in the picture, but he was a very tall man, over 7 feet, I believe, which makes sense since he plays Chewbacca. And looks like he also has a taste for Dr. Pepper. A few years prior to that previous picture, I also met Jeremy Bulloch, who played Boba Fett. Also a really cool guy. His wife was neat as well. And look at, he signed my action figure. Isn't that cool? And then Boba Fett's right next to me. He was actually pretty nice. So despite how he behaves in the TV show and the movies, Boba Fett's a pretty cool guy.